Everybody, what is up and welcome back to the channel. And I got some sad news for those of us that actually like to go into music stores and shop in person and actually test out a bunch of different gear. As the title said in the video, Samash, the company Samash, the music store Samash, they are all closing down. They were originally shutting down a few stores, but now it looks like they're all going to close down, which is really sucks. Now, for those of you that don't know what Samash is a big music store, kind of like Guitar Center. They actually have really amazing stores. The one that's close to me, it's about an hour and a half away. It's in Richmond, Virginia. I used to live about 45 minutes from it, but now I live about an hour and a half or so, give or take, from it now. But it was a great store, and they actually had better customer service than Guitar Center ever had. Really neat store, and the one in Richmond actually had a big stage in the center where they could have live performances. It was a super cool store to go into, and the guys that worked there were really good and really helpful, and I bought a lot of gear from them over the years. And so it's really sad to see that a company that's been around as long as they've been in is now closing all its doors. It's a bummer. They had about 40 stores across the country in the United States, and it was just a great experience to go there. And the company's been around since 1924. So for those of you that can't add or subtract, that's 100 years. That's 100 years that the company's been around. So a company that's been around for 100 years, to see it finally closing its doors is very sad. It was a great place, man. I used to love going there. I would go down there sometimes, usually like once a month. I would take a trip down to Samash just to go to Samash. And the Guitar Center is actually right beside it as well, so I would go check out both. But I always liked Samash better. And I bought a lot of stuff from over the years. And it's just kind of a bummer. So I wanted to tell you guys that it's closing. They're closing all their doors, not just a few stores. They're shutting down all the stores now. And so if I was you guys, if there's any gear you're looking for right now, I'm sure from what I understand they're going to be doing like 30% off, 40% off, tons of gear. Probably going to liquidate it even more as it gets closer to the doors actually closing. So definitely go check out their website. If you have a Samash store locally near you, I would definitely go in there and see what kind of deals you can get. Because now's the time to grab up what's still left for those people that haven't got on it yet, to grab out whatever deals they're going to have. But it's just a shame. It's just a shame to see the brick and mortar stores going away, because not only is it a bummer that a business that has been like that had 40 stores or maybe a little more for 100 years going away, but that also can affect the mom and pop local music stores that you have too, because are they going to go away? Are they not going to be able to sustain themselves? Because if a big store like that's been in business for 100 years and has had 40 stores, it's been a chain store that's been out there for so long, can't stay in business, what does that say for the mom and pop stores? How hard are they struggling? And I love the mom and pop guitar shops. I mean, like when I used to live in Charlottesville, there's a few places. There's Stacy's Music there. There's I forget the one that's above the automotive place, but that's a cool place too. Sells a lot of Dean stuff there. And then there's another one right across from the Fashion Square Mall there. But the mom and pop stores are super cool to go into, and that's where you kind of meet a lot of people and you can make connections and things like that. And that's what I always liked about the music stores, is where you can make connections with other musicians and hook up, and that's where like form bands. I mean, back in the day when I lived in Charlottesville Music used to be there. You'd put an advertisement up on their little cork board for looking for band members, and that's how you would find guys. And guys, you'd put little phone numbers and they'd tear them off and they'd call you. And now all that's going away, and it's really sad to see. So I'm really bummed. Because I really like Samash a lot, and I always had thought that I could still run over there. It's always just a fun outing to say, hey, I'm going to run to Richmond for the day. I'm going to go to Guitar Center and Samash, and I'm going to go grab some food and just make a fun day of it. And then if I find a cool deal, I can pick something up, or maybe I got something I want to trade in to get something else. And now you're not really going to have that option, because everything's going so much to the internet side of things, or Reverb, and stuff. And even me, I like, one of my favorite places to shop for gear now is Sweetwater, because they do such a good job on the gear. They really check it out. They're really good at doing returns. I mean, just Sweetwater is doing a really great job when it comes to online stuff. But I still love to walk into a brick and mortar store. And so to see the brick and mortar music stores going away is a bummer. And it's a bummer for the younger generation that's just starting out to see what's going on and learning about things. And that was my phone dinging, if you guys wanted somebody sending me a message. But it's just a bummer to see that the brick and mortar stores are going away, because the younger musician that's not sure what they want to do yet, being able to walk into a music store and experience that and see the different gear and try out the different guitars and kind of figure out where they want to go, whether they want to be a bass player or a guitar player or a drummer or a violinist or whatever instrument they're going to play. It's kind of a bummer, and I really hope that these stores can sustain themselves, because I really don't want to see the brick and mortar music store go away. It's such a great place to go into and just have that experience. That if they're all going to go away, it's really going to be a bummer, because it's going to be something that's very much lost, but I still feel it's something that is very much needed in the music community and the music industry. So seeing a company like Samash going away like that and seeing their stores all close, it's a bummer. It's definitely a bummer. And so I just wanted to let you guys know, so any of you guys that want to try to maybe, get some good gear at a good price because they're going out of business, definitely go to their website, go to their stores, figure out what you want and grab it up before it's all gone, because I want to do that. And I also just wanted to say it's kind of sad. It's an end of an era. I mean, it's definitely an end of an era. And, Guitar Center's been struggling, as we all know. I don't know. They got a new CEO, I think, and I'm not sure how that's going to play out either. So it's really interesting to see kind of where the music industry's heading with all this stuff, and not sure how it's going to play out, But I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you guys like to go into brick and mortar stores, or do you just prefer to order your stuff online? Me personally, I love to see a guitar in person, touch it, hold it, play it, see if I really like it, see if it feels right before I buy it. But in this day and age, we're going to order it, test it out, return it if you don't like it age, Personally, I hope the brick and mortar stores can stay. I would like to, I hope that somebody maybe will buy up Samash. Supposedly it's for sale, so somebody could buy it up and save it. But as of now, they're closing all their doors, which is a bummer. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you guys, like I said, do you guys like brick and mortar stores? Do you like being able to walk into places like Guitar Center and Samash and these bigger stores, or like being able to go to Sweetwater at their main hub where they're at, and be able to walk in there and actually see and touch and feel and test out all the gear before you just buy it? I think that's a great thing, and it's going to be sad if it goes away. Definitely, I'm going to say this: support your local mom and pop music stores as much as you can. If you guys want to keep them around, you got to support them. You got to go buy gear from them, even if it's just getting guitar picks or cables or whatever, simple stuff. That helps keep them in business. And if you guys don't support them, they're all going to go away, and then you're not going to have them anymore. So anyway, love to hear what your thoughts on it. How you guys feel about, brick and mortar store versus ordering online. I know that, at the online, there's a lot more options, but I still love to go to a brick and mortar store. I always have. So anyway, would love to hear your thoughts. You guys tell me what you guys think about it. Tell me if you guys been to a Samash, if you guys have a Samash in your area. I love Samash. I think it's a great music store, and it's sad to see him go. So I'd love to hear what you guys' thoughts are on that and stuff. And like I said, try to take advantage of the deals that they're going to be having, since they are closing. So that's all I got for you guys. You guys take care. You guys know what to do. You know what buttons to hit, and we will see you guys on the next video.